of 557 and 3/4 pounds. Being led to the ring by their manager, the number 1 from Cowboys, Starr Levito. Outlaw Bobby Lee and his partner, 30 Tex Monroe.
Well, we've got street fight rules here, ladies and gentlemen. A situation, especially with the likes of Tex Monroe and that branding iron, that always make me feel very uncomfortable. Well, on the bright side, Tex has a lit branding iron as opposed to aimlessly throwing around chairs, as we have seen in the past. And this one will be able to go anywhere throughout the building, including this already overcrowded stage, which we are now sitting at. And we've got another, well, it looks like Levito wants to have a few words.
Right? You were informed about that, weren't you? So that means anything can happen in this match, and you can't disqualify him, or me. You got that, right? And you know that the two guys that we're facing here in the ring tonight have to fight each other, and when is that they fight each other? For that belt of theirs? And I can do everything I want. You can't.
Oh, look at that. That's real tough, Levito, real tough. But in effect, that is what the rules state, that referee Brian Gorey can warn all he wants, but he's only going to be here to count a pinfall, or if the match cannot continue, submission, if you will. Well, I have a lot of respect for Mike Kelly. He's always been a gentleman to me, but he's teamed up with another guy that I feel very uncomfortable with, and that is the death dealer, Tommy Starr. And throughout the years, broadcasting matches for Tex Monroe and the Death Dealer, no matter who they're around, if you're in the match or not, broadcasters, fans, they don't care. If you're in the way, you will get hit. Hopefully things will be maintained to the floor.
Mr. Death Dealer, sir. Let me make it very simple. No DQ.
Good Lord. Brian Gorey goes down courtesy of the microphone. I can't imagine if he's caught in between either of these four men. Well, once again, Levito and company showing poor logic as demanding that Gorey gets the kendo stick away from the Death Dealer. And earlier, they were the same people spouting off that this is no DQ. and Tex in the ring, and Tommy Starr maintaining his ground with that kendo stick. Tex taking advantage of Tommy Starr's eyes being turned momentarily, but the Death Dealer maintains, well, was maintaining to keep hold of that stick. Both men struggling for an advantage. Tex with a very precarious whip to the ropes, nonetheless sends Tommy Starr to the mat with the clothesline. Tex now taunting Mike Kelly, just inches away from making a tag. Bobby Lee in, and this is no DQ. Unethical as it may be, allowing the double team, but Mike Kelly trying to interject himself now, and Gory sends him out. I don't understand that. Once again, double team, that time a pair of elbows, and on his own recognizance, Bobby Lee decides to leave the ring. Tag made now. Kelly's in. Bobby Lee now makes the exchange. On the other side, Kelly takes control with the wrist lock, now hammering away on the bicep. That brings Bobby Lee down to his knees. Bobby Lee struggling to make a tag. Kelly pulls him back to his corner, wanting to make a tag to the Death Dealer, and the Death Dealer on the floor. Snapmare takeover by Bobby Lee. Goes in with the chin lock, and it looks as if Tex Monroe is going to go airborne. Maintaining second turnbuckle on the inside, comes down with a double axe handle into the ribs of Mike Kelly. Tex now, once again with the psychology on the referee, saying that the Death Dealer did not tag. I am, at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, as confused as the referee, as poor Mike Kelly in the wrong part of the ring is now being tied up with, which I believe is the cowbell, if I'm not mistaken, of Tex Monroe. Snapmare takeover. It's a rope of some sort. The infamous bell, I do believe, is not attached to it. And you can still smell it in the air here at the Wayne Ford Civic League, the remnants of that lit branding iron. Tag made now. The Death Dealer comes back in. Referee says it's legal. Tommy Starr hammering away with authority on Dirty TX. Irish whip. Oh, and plants him with a lariat. Goes in for the cover, and Bobby Lee has the referee's time taken up. However, making a bad situation a little bit better as Mike Kelly comes in. Both men with the Irish whip and a double clothesline. Kelly goes in now for the cover, and only a count of two. Libido on the outside complaining that the count was too quick. Kelly calling for the suplex a second time, and he gets it. Once more the exchange is made. Kelly setting up Monroe. Death Dealer drops the leg. Head of steam, and once more, leg drop delivered right over the mouth. Oh, look at that. Referee goes in for a count. Libido plants the leg of Tex Monroe on the bottom rope. No tag made there. Bobby Lee coming in. Now Gory trying to even things up, admonishing him, saying that you have to make a tag. Monroe and Kelly tumble to the outside, or excuse me, Tommy Starr. Bobby Lee's got a chair, and now Monroe does, and they go to work in tandem on the body of the Death Dealer as Kelly stays in the ring and now comes to the aid of his partner. Gory checking on Mike Kelly on the other side and letting this continue. Granted, it is no disqualification, but the Death Dealer could face some serious physical problems at the result of two chairs going to work, and he is busted open. And they bring him back down each time he tries to get back to his feet. Bobby Lee now, I don't know if our camera's picking it up, driving the chair right into the throat. Kelly comes across and maintains control of one of those chairs, and now hammering away on Bobby Lee, jabbing it, using it as a spear into the midsection. And Libido trying to spread the referee too thin on the outside, as well as taunt the fans. Bobby Lee with the low blow. On the other side, we have Tex Monroe rolling back in the Death Dealer. And here he comes with that rope once more as Bobby Lee relentlessly continues with the chair. Monroe going to the top, but momentarily comes down and clotheslines the Death Dealer with that rope, going in for a choke. Bobby and Kelly maintain things on the outside. Irish whip attempt by Bobby Lee to no avail. However, he's met head first into the post. Tex Monroe now being brought out the hard way by Mike Kelly. And I do believe that Libido has the kendo stick of the Death Dealer. This is just all over the place, ladies and gentlemen, and a fan now trying to interject himself. And the smartest thing Libido has done all night, walks away and diffuses that situation, thankfully, as Tommy Starr at a man disadvantage once more. setting the Death Dealer up for something here. Tex, oh, it looks like they're maybe going for a spike pile driver. Yes, indeed, and they get it. Snaps the head of the Death Dealer. Gorey goes in for a count, and Kelly places the foot of his partner onto the bottom rope. Tex was handed off. The kendo stick comes down from the second rope and meets the back of the Death Dealer. Goes in for a cover once more, and they get the 3 count. Just that easy. Well, if I must say, in this match, Mike Kelly tried to be everywhere at once, and unfortunately that did not help his partner out. Libido showing a little courage, sticking around to taunt Mike Kelly. Wait a minute, Tommy Starr saw Kelly with the kendo stick. And you see the result of that. I really don't understand. Does Tommy Starr think that Kelly hit him with the kendo stick, or is he just upset that Kelly was not around and Tommy Starr was the one that took the fall? Well, that's it right there, ladies and gentlemen. We could all hear it plain as day. Tommy Starr thought that it was Kelly that hit him. Wait a minute. I do believe that is Nighthawk. It's been a little while since I've seen him. He came out to try to mediate, and perhaps he has patched things up here. He put both Kelly and the Death Dealer into their respective places. And they will all leave the ring with a perhaps a little better respect for each other. I'm not sure. Well, Nighthawk going to the locker room on his own, and what he came out here to do was successful, as things apparently are patched up between Kelly and the Death Dealer, at least for the time being.
Okay, when I'm going into a brief intermission.
And they are definitely going to have to hit and run in their game plan. And they are going to have to put this silliness aside. It's the Cole brothers. Cole brothers now, but I am confused as to why and Gideon Wainwright have come out. I thought that situation was resolved last time out. Wainwright obviously having some problems. It is. We know he was well, the Two Delicious facing us. Boy, these guys really can't get enough camera time. Cole brothers paying no attention on the other side. I guess they want to know who's going to be in charge of their corner and trying to figure out what exactly is wrong with Wainwright. And after all that he suffered on the last show, what he still wants. There goes Two Delicious, taking advantage of the confusion on the other side of the ring. Double Irish whip reversed by the Cole brothers, and a pair of backdrops. How about that? And both members of Two Delicious go to the outside, courtesy of a pair of Cole brother clotheslines. Well, perhaps for Two Delicious, they may want to negotiate with one of the two managers out there if they're going to continue this way. Oh, looks as if T will be the legal man for Two Delicious, and he's not too fond of his situation, brought in the hard way. In there with Ice of the Cole brothers. Going to work on the bicep, now into the arm wringer. T backing Cold to the ropes. Irish whip once again reversed. T comes right at us and caught with the clothesline. Stone goes in quick for the cover. Once again, wrenching on the arm, makes the tag to his brother Ice. Ice goes in, second turnbuckle on the inside, comes down on the shoulder with a double axe handle. Now going in for a choke. They know that they're going to have to wear Too Delicious down because these two are quick despite their appearances of juvenile behavior. Prazak, instead of paying attention to this match on the outside, paying more attention to Gideon Wainwright. Tag made, in comes Devin Daniels on the part of Too Delicious, and they are going to need to take advantage of this 5-count situation to wear down Ice. And they are trying to do so now with that choke on the bottom rope. Referee allowing himself to be tied up. And T takes over on the outside. Gary Coleman was almost shoved into Stone. Inverted atomic drop by Devin Daniels, sending Ice in now, face first into the turnbuckle. Tag made once again by Too Delicious. This is what they're going to want to do, make quick tags in and out to get to the bigger men. Look at this maneuver. Beautifully done. Referee distracted once more. Irish whip with authority. T with the fist to the midsection. Now look at that. Vegematic-like leg drop. Sends Ice down face first. T with the cover, using his boot. Apparently these gentlemen aren't taking things seriously quite yet. You think after the way they opened up this match that their attitudes may have changed. Some people never learn, I suppose. Ice stuck in the corner, pulled out now by T. Irish whip. T puts his head down too soon. Sunset flip by Ice, gets him down. 2 count. I thought it was a 3 there, but at the last second, T brought his hands to that bottom rope. Now on the other side, Stone taking advantage of the referee not being around. Irish whip once more by T. Goes into the air with the flying clothesline. Daniels will come in, and Ice trying to fight for his life in the corner. Trying to use his head as a battering ram there earlier on. Whip into the buckles with authority. Now Daniels hot-shotting and misses Ice altogether. Now apparently trying to, no, I thought he was going for a tag in the wrong part of town. Apparently confident that he can still maintain things with Ice, but however, he's dumped to the outside. Stone off the apron to take control, and that may not be such a great idea. They needed to make a tag. Ice now taunting T. Stone now arguing with Gideon Wainwright on the outside, and I have no idea what happened to Prazak. Action all over the place. Prazak just getting back to his feet. Prazak favoring his, shall we say, lower extremities. Oh, look at that. Gideon Wainwright using the briefcase and puts Devin Daniels down. Apparently, his sight came back in at that moment. Cole brothers now having a discussion in ring with Gary Coleman. Daniels being aided, brought back up to the apron by his partner on the same side he left us in, and maybe that wasn't such a great idea, as now Ice taking control the hard way for Mr. Daniels. Inverted atomic drop on top of that. T coming back in and caught with the head of Ice. Now Stone will come in. Exchange is made finally on the part of the Cole brothers. Atomic drop, and Stone comes down with a clothesline. Count of 2. Daniels goes down after physically protesting with the referee, now caught in the Cole brothers part of the ring. Look at that series of kicks by Stone. Very impressive for a man his size. Now look at that, using a little bit of Too Delicious tactics, however, leaving himself wide open, caught with a clothesline by T. And Daniels is having a world of problems in there right now. Ice goes in, chin first into the second turnbuckle. Tag is made by Too Delicious. And as with Mr. Prazak earlier, I see Stone leaving the ring and apparently injured. Irish whip to the far side. T goes downstairs and with a face buster brings Ice down. T, big mistake, saying one more. As I've said before, not only signaling to the crowd, but to his opponent as well. Puts his head down too soon that time, and he's caught with the face first. Whatever you want to call that, slam, pile driver, I have no clue. Pancake maneuver. Tag made now. In comes the big man, Stone. I feel like Tony Schiavone now, for God's sake. Clothesline. Down goes Daniels. Down goes T. Scoop and a slam. Now on both members of Too Delicious. Daniels, I do believe, still the legal man in the ring. We've just got action everywhere in this tag contest. Ice sent to the outside. Corner splash by T as both Stone and T go into the crowd.
It's all over now!
Oh, great. Bad situation here at ringside, ladies and gentlemen, as T attempting a double team maneuver. Oh, and look, Daniels lands on his own partner. Stone comes down with the flying clothesline and just leveled Devin Daniels. And if I'm not mistaken, Daniels still the legal man. A double shoulder tackle, beautifully done by the Cole brothers. Confusion from top to bottom here, ladies and gentlemen, both in the ring and at ringside. Oh, look at this. Stone with the backbreaker comes down to his knees and a leg drop by Ice. This one I do believe is over. Yes, indeed. Very nice work on the part of both teams. Cole brothers finishing things very nicely. And all parties involved still remaining here at ringside. A good tag team. Oh, Daniels still feeling the effects. Good tag team work midway through on the part of Too Delicious, but it was just the overpowering physical presence of the Cole brothers that came through in this match. And I do believe watching this really had nothing to do with both members of their management team, as in their own right, both Gideon Wainwright and Dave Prazak suffering in this one, and we've got a problem here between Too Delicious in the ring. Oh, look at this. I don't think these gentlemen were cut out to be boxers. Both men hit the ropes, both threatened to attempt, and once again, psyching us all out. Don't even care that they've lost. Great futures ahead of them, nonetheless. One of the great young teams in independent wrestling and in this area. And I never thought I'd say this, I would like to see them again. I don't think we really saw exactly what they were made of in this matchup. But both if you need it.